How do you pick cedar? Is there a correct way to gather this sacred medicine from a cedar tree to be used in the proper way? You want to gather some cedar, but you're not 100% confident to ensure that you're being respectful and correctly honoring the sacred plant. Watch this video to find out 4 tips for picking cedar to make sure that you're doing it respectfully and honoring the Creator, Mother Earth, and the sacred medicine in a good way. If you are looking to gather cedar for a sacred medicinal use, but you're not sure that you're doing it correctly, watch this video to find out 5 tips for picking cedar to make sure that you're doing it respectfully and honoring the Creator, Mother Earth, and the sacred medicine in a good way. We've helped thousands of people find and gather sacred medicines, as well as how to use these medicines, and now it's your turn. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to find and properly gather this sacred cedar medicine. You may want to gather cedar for many reasons. It might be to make cedar tea, to use in a ceremony or sweat lodge, or to use as a healing medicine with a cedar bath or treatment. In the Indigenous culture, sacred medicines are very important to the culture and well-being of our people. We believe that the Creator has provided many gifts on Mother Earth to protect, heal, and maintain the health of all of her children, which are all living things and all creation. I'm very lucky that this has been taught to me by elders in my Anishinaabe, Ojibwe territory of Curve Lake First Nation. Different tribes and nations have slightly different rules for finding and gathering sacred medicines, and one is not right or wrong or better than any other. So we've put together 5 tips for gathering cedar to make sure that you're doing it respectfully and in a way that honors this sacred gift of the cedar tree. The first tip in picking the sacred cedar medicine is to identify the cedar tree. There are different species of cedar trees that are native to the region that they inhabit. Where I am in Ontario, the native cedar trees are typically very large and they look really abundant, meaning that there's lots of branches and leaves and they're very thick. When you are identifying the cedar tree that you want to pick from, you want to make sure that it's not on someone's private property. Even though we believe that all living things belong to the Creator and Mother Earth, you may want to ask for permission or gather from a forested area where the trees are plentiful. The second tip in gathering the sacred cedar medicine is to pick the cedar really early in the morning. After the sun has risen, all the living things are waking up, and it is believed that the energy and spirits come up from Mother Earth. This is a very sacred time of day because all of the living things that are waking up from Mother Earth are very receptive to us talking to them. Picking the cedar in the morning also allows the cedar to be the most fresh. This means that once the cedar is picked, they will have a better chance of revitalizing throughout the day, as opposed to picking it when it's dry. Do you guys have lots of cedar trees in your area, and have you picked it before? Please share with us in the comments below. Now we've looked at the first 2 tips for gathering cedar, which is number 1, to identify the best cedar tree to use, and number 2, to pick the cedar early in the morning. The third tip in gathering the sacred cedar medicine is to give thanks to the cedar tree and the Creator. This one isn't really a tip as it is essential. First, say thanks to the Creator for giving us the medicine a long time ago. Here is where you can offer tobacco or sama, as tobacco is the direct communication line to the Creator. Therefore, it's the most sacred of the medicines. If you don't have tobacco, then you can just say thanks to the Creator for allowing you to use the sacred medicine, and maybe mention what you intend to use this cedar medicine for. A great idea is to perform a smudge while you're doing this. If you would like to perform a smudge while doing this, then watch this video right here on the steps to perform the smudge ceremony. Now, the 4th tip in gathering the sacred cedar medicine is to pick the cedar from various parts of the tree. It is very important in the Indigenous culture to leave our Mother Earth the way that she was before we got there. We don't own any creation. They are merely gifts that we can borrow from her and only take what we need. This means that when we are gathering cedar, find trees and areas of the tree that are most abundant. Pick a little bit over here and a bit over there so that the sacred cedar tree does not look damaged after we've gathered it. The 5th tip in picking the cedar medicine is to offer the cedar back to Mother Earth and give thanks. Once we are done with the cedar tree, it is best practice to give thanks to the creator and to that specific cedar tree for allowing you to use it. We are told to put them back in the north, as cedar is the medicine of the north. You don't need to make a trip to northern Canada, but the cedar can be left in the northern direction of your property or around your house. So now we've gone through all 5 tips for properly gathering the sacred cedar medicine, which are 1. To identify the cedar trees in an abundant area, 2. To pick it early in the morning, 3. To give thanks to the creator and offer tobacco, 4. To pick from various parts of the tree, and 5. To offer the cedar back to Mother Earth in the north. Now, after following these 5 tips for how to properly gather the sacred cedar medicine, you can feel absolutely confident when you want to pick cedar leaves to make tea or for another healing or protective use in your life. If you are wanting to learn more about the various sacred medicines and for more information on the smudging process, then download our free smudging guide in the link in the description below. Be sure to check us out at tribaltradeco.com and use this special coupon code for 15% off your order. Please reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram if you have any questions. If you like this video, please let us know by hitting the like button, tell us what you liked about it in the comments, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day and we'll see you next time.